Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm going to be testing out and reviewing the new Buxom White Russian Collection. So I'm sure you guys have heard of the lip gloss shade from Buxom called White Russian, and that is what this whole collection is based off of. It's basically like their most iconic shade. This is it right here. I have a little mini of the full-on plumping lip cream in a White Russian, so it's just like a nude kind of a baby pink shade. I love this color so much, so I was really excited when I saw that they were releasing this collection, and I couldn't believe it when it was at my doorstep, and I couldn't wait to try out these products on camera for you guys. I did a whole look today using the whole collection, how they work, do I think it's worth it or not worth it. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. Hit that little red button down below. It's also linked in my bio. And make sure you tap that little bell next to the subscribe button so you'll get notified on your phone and email when I upload. I upload tons of videos. I do beauty, shop with me's, hauls, Walmart, TJ Maxx, all that fun stuff. So let's get on into the collection video review. Guys, so let's get on into testing out the Buxom new White Russian collection. Super excited. I think the first thing I'm going to start out with is the eyeshadow palette. So this is the new White Russian eyeshadow palette, eye and cheek palette. I will show you guys. We have some cheek shades here, which is nice because we have the highlighter. They look really pretty. I'm gonna assume these are the same formula as the Wanderlust one because it does look like it has that sheen in there that those do. And this one is called Moscow. This one is called New York. Really pretty neutral tone eye shades here, which I'm excited to try out. I really want to try and use as many of these shades as I can. The only thing that I'm like sad about is that this right here on her eyes, look how nice her inner corner looks, but I don't see that in here unless she used the glow highlighter for the inner corner, which we can definitely try because this is like my dream inner corner situation right here. Use my Marc Jacobs. This is the Undercover Coconut Smoothie Eye Primer. I got this from, I think it was TJ Maxx a year ago when they had this in stock, and I think this is an awesome eyeshadow primer. Still getting used to my new lighting situation. Hopefully it looks good. I came a little closer so you guys could see the eyes better. I'm gonna use this called Take a Dip. Sorry again if my lights are drowning out the color, but it's just a matte brow bone and lid shade. I have one Buxom eyeshadow palette that I do like that they sent over this summer. But so far this shadow is actually feeling really soft. A little bit of fallout when I dip my brush in, but when that happens, usually it's because it's just like a softer shadow. I feel like for me, when I do tutorials and videos, personally, I still go into like teacher mode of teaching makeup. It's harder for me to do the chatty part where people talk about like daily life things. For me, I like to teach makeup. I don't know why. I guess that's just like the old school YouTuber in me. I like to show techniques and like what I'm doing and all that. This is actually the second matte shade in here. So two are mattes, the rest are shimmers. This one is called Decadent Taupe shade. Pop it into my crease. This is a very kind of light shade. And this palette, I mean, it's definitely for someone who likes neutrals. There's no pops of color or anything in here. So the whole theme with the White Russian collection is that it's just kind of neutral, muted. So that has to be your thing to enjoy this collection and I guess appreciate it. Just a light wash of color. I mean, this is pretty decent shade. It's like nothing crazy. It's not really gonna show too much. Right, so this is just a very neutral transition shade. This one here is a very neutral shimmer shade. Like there's really not too much shimmer at all to it. And then this one is more of a gold, which looks really pretty. So maybe I'll use Indulge all over the lid because it looks really beautiful. I'm just gonna pick up Indulge, which is that gold shade, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Just packing this on. That's a pretty color. It's like a muted gold, like a muted dirty gold color. The MAC Fix Plus on there. Definitely better when it's wet kicks it up a notch, just makes it a lot more vibrant. So I would definitely recommend using a spray with these shimmers because I just think it looks so much better. I'm gonna go in the center of my lid with Smoke Show, the shade right here, right on the center. And I'm just gonna wet my brush again because I do wanna make this look as vibrant as possible. Pretty good, just giving a little definition to the center of the lid. And just so you guys know, this palette is $39, and reading the brochure thing they send, it is 2 new shades of the Wanderlust blush, so that's exciting. It says the shadow shades are matte, satin, shimmer, and sparkle. Go in with the deepest shade in here, which is After Dark, that brown. Use a little brush like this in my outer V, and we're just going to smoke this out. Oliver's trying to figure a way to climb out on my makeup desk, but there's so much stuff on it, he like can't figure out how to get on here. And this color is actually really nice and pigmented. It's really nice for smoking out because it's not black. This is like my preferred shade for doing a smoky eye rather than doing a black. I feel like I can't even remember the last time I used a black shade for a smoky eye. But this is like a very deep brown. It's really pretty on brown eyes. And so many fun videos recently to film. I'm like loving testing out all the new collections, and I'm so grateful that, you know, brands send me these things so I can try them out for you guys and give you my thoughts and let you know if it's worth it or not, what you should be picking up. Because, you know, I can't unfortunately buy everything, so that's why I enjoy getting PR so I can test stuff out for you guys, and it's really helpful for that purpose. But you guys know I'll always give you my honest opinion, and I hope brands know that too. Like, we're always going to give our honest opinion, so even if it's PR or you bought it with your own money, hopefully brands take the advice if something isn't that great and they use that to improve on it. So I mean, influencers are basically like free product development in my opinion. You can take the reviews and improve on your product. I mean, what's better than that? So I think that's, if someone doesn't like something, I think it's good for a brand, because wouldn't you want to improve and make your stuff like the best it can be? That's my opinion. Take that same brown shade and this Morph M432. It's like a flat, I don't know what, yeah, flat synthetic brush. And I'm just gonna put this on the lower rim of the eye and just drag it down a little bit. Also, working in beauty, I think it's important for people who understand products, even bloggers, to work for a makeup company, because I feel like our opinion is so valuable. We test so much makeup, so we know what's good. Like, instantly we know what's bad, what doesn't work, or if something's not gonna work, we know, like, no one's gonna like this, you have to fix this. I feel like YouTube has definitely changed brands and how they do product development, things like that, because if something's not good, like, people are gonna let you know. YouTube is very powerful. I think people want to put out, or try to put out, the best product that they can. Do you guys know what I'm saying here? So I'm just gonna take that matte shade we used, and I'm going to use this to just go around my eye here. And clean everything up. So I do want to go ahead and see if this glow highlighter will work on the inner corner. I don't know. Let's try it. So from NYX, I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I don't feel like myself if I don't have like a light inner corner situation going on. New Wanderlust glow highlighter, and we'll come back to this for the face too, but I just want to try this on the inner corner first. Pick some up and put that right on top of the jumbo pencil. That is really pretty. That sort of looks like what she's wearing on the cover, but I don't think it's the same still because hers is like bright white. So I wish that color though was in here. That would be amazing. So I have to keep in mind all this stuff is supposed to be based around the White Russian shade, which is that like baby pink color. So because White Russian is like a baby pink kind of shade, it would have been cool to have maybe like a baby pink shade in the eyeshadow palette. I mean, at least, I don't know. That's what I think. But I don't know. That's not in here. So just kind of going with what I have. I think the eyes came out pretty nice, but I'm not gonna, I feel like, officially like it until I do liner and mascara and stuff, because I feel like right now I'm just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. But when everything's complete, I feel like it looks a lot better. Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter, which is like a pink shade. I'm gonna put this in my inner waterline here. And this has like seriously been my favorite waterline pencil. I got this at Dollar Tree and it is so stinking pretty, you guys. Some wing liner. I'm gonna go in with my DHC Perfect Pro liner pen. Just gonna create a wing following the outer edge of the shape we created. Alright guys, I went ahead and curled my lashes. Now I'm going ahead and put on mascara. Because I'm using Buxom products, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my favorite mascaras. Their Buxom Extrovert Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my lashes. This one gives me crazy volume. So just put this on. I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation off camera, and then I will come back and we will do the rest of the White Russian product. Guys, so eyes are done, foundation and brows are on. I want to now look at the highlighter to use on my face. I didn't really love it for the inner corner on me. It just wasn't bright enough. So hopefully this color, I don't know if this color is going to work for my particular skin tone. This is the Wanderlust Glow highlighter, and this retails for $24. It says Ultra Luxe Powder Highlighter glides seamlessly across high points of the face to add instant radiance and a lit from within glow. So it's definitely not going to be like a super blingy in-your-face highlighter. Same formula as the Wanderlust blushes. You guys know how much I love those. I talk about those a lot on my channel. And apply this. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, except I'm going to use it as a highlighter brush. So I'm going to put this in my usual highlight spot. Oh, actually, you know what? I do see this showing up more when I turn to the side. When I'm face on, it looks a little more dull, just because I feel like it's not exactly for my skin tone. I think this would definitely show up more on a medium tone skin. Make it work, but it's not my like perfect highlighter shade. A little bit to the chin. I have a lot of breakouts right now because it is that time of month, so my skin is never kind to me at this time, and it's like the one time in the month when I do get some whiteheads and stuff. It's pretty good. I like that it's more subtle because it doesn't accentuate my pores or anything. Probably obvious, but this is the shade White Russian. So I like that they came out with a highlighter for White Russian, especially because it's such a popular color, so I can see, you know, why they went ahead and did this. I think if I have a self-tan, I probably would be able to reach for this more. So that's just kind of like my overall thoughts on that. I have the Buxom Full Force Plumping Lipstick in White Russian. I did a whole video on their 90s collection of these, and I really love the formula. See, this is like a nude pink shade, which is really pretty. And I love how they have the lips imprinted around the bullet. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a lip liner. Let's actually use a Buxom lip liner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade. This is their Plump Line Lip Liner in Hush Hush. Just opened this one out of the packaging. I haven't tried this one yet, but I do really like the Plump Line lip liner. Go ahead and just apply this. I do just have some chapstick on. This is a really pretty color. And these are so soft, these pencils. I actually like that it's a bigger pencil. I just feel like it makes it easier to overline your lips. It's like a giant jumbo lip pencil. And I'm just filling in my lips a little bit to give them some color. White Russian lipstick. I'm excited to try this. And ooh, I like that color. It's like a neutral pink. Smells amazing. It smells like vanilla. And this is, let's see, this is $21. It says Buxom's iconic nude pink shade visibly plumps lips with a tantalizing tingle. This says a creamy, full coverage lipstick that visibly plumps and smooths lips for an ultra lush finish. So I definitely can see this being a very popular lipstick for Buxom. It's like the perfect pink shade, and it's not too nude where you feel like your lips just look blank. This is like the perfect everyday color for me. This is like the perfect everyday pink color for me. Then they also came out with the full-on plumping lip cream in White Russian, which is already in their line, of course, so they just repackaged it in this special packaging with a really pretty pink lid. So I already have one of these open, a White Russian, except it's a mini. So not to waste this, I'm just gonna use the one I already have in White Russian. It is the full-on plumping lip cream. I love these. I love the smell of these. I love the way they make my lips look. Oh, and then I totally forgot. We have the blushes in the palette here to play with. How could I forget? I'm so happy I remembered that, or else I would have forgotten to use one of their single blushes. So we have Moscow and New York. So I think I'm going to go with Moscow's a little bit of a lighter pink. New York is a little bit of a deeper pink. I'm probably going to go with New York. I love this blush formula. I think it is so pretty. It just has a little bit of satiny shimmer to it, but not like a noticeable shimmer, just one that makes your cheeks look super glowy. It actually is blending in so pretty with the highlighter. That blush is gorgeous. So kind of at the center point here and then going back. I love how these blushes also just make my skin look nice and smooth. Very pretty pink, not too bright clown cheeks or anything like that, just the perfect pink shade. Their Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer. This was one of their summer launches. I love these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use an angled brush and use this right in this contour area over here. And then on my forehead. Alright guys, so this is the completed look using the Buxom White Russian Collection. Just kind of some overall thoughts. I really like everything. I think the highlighter actually is really beautiful. I was looking at it with all my makeup on, and once I have my blush and my bronzer on, I feel like it stands out a lot more. Do you absolutely need it? I don't know if you absolutely need it. I mean, maybe if you are more of a medium skin tone, then I would definitely look at it. I mean, I do think it is really pretty. I mean, it's a really soft highlighter, gives a really pretty glow. I mean, I really like it. Now that I'm just kind of like swatching it on my arm, give a really beautiful glow to the skin. So, I mean, I really like it. I will definitely keep on using it. It just gives kind of like this angelic, like the little pamphlet said, lit from within glow. Kind of reminds me a little bit of my favorite Essence highlighter. It almost has this like pink tone to it. It does have like a pink tone to it that's really pretty. So I do think it is like a unique shade. Yeah, I really like it. So I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day. So this one I'm kind of like on the fence about. The formula of the shadows I think is pretty good. I don't think the formula of the shadows though is anything special, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's just so hard nowadays when you have things like ColourPop where their palettes are so cheap, so then to get something like this where it's kind of like just a decent quality shadow, I'm like kind of on the fence about. But I love the Wanderlust blush shades in here. I love how this color looks. So I mean, ooh, it's so hard to say because I mean they are nice kind of everyday shades, but again, nothing too special. I definitely can see myself going into this palette a ton for these two blush shades. I would definitely use the shadows again. $30 palette, I mean, I know that is pricier. If you do want to get it, then you would be getting it really for the blushes, so it would make it like $20 each for two of the blushes, which is on par with the price of the single blushes. Would have loved to see maybe like a really pretty shimmery pink eyeshadow in here. I think this lipstick is the perfect everyday neutral nude pink without being too nude. I love the formula on these. I love the scent of these. I think they are a nice lasting lipstick. So I recommend this one for sure. I think it looks really nice. Definitely would be like kind of my go-to everyday nude lip. And then the White Russian full-on plumping lip cream I think is just one of the most gorgeous nude lip glosses ever. I love the way it feels on my lips. It has that minty sensation. I just think it's the prettiest pink color. I mean, it's definitely opaque, so you can layer it over a bunch of different lipstick shades, other nudes. It does look really nice paired with the White Russian plumping lipstick. They do go really nicely together. I really like the way that my lips came out today. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this launch. Are you gonna pick anything up? I will link all the products down below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!